Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for our Building Beautiful Lives series. My name is Patty White-Eye. I am here with Erin Henley, and we do this every Tuesday night, and we are so excited that you guys are spending a little bit of your time with us. We have a super special guest tonight. I know I say that every week, but I say it every single week. It's my favorite night of the week. You guys, one of the things that's really cool about coming to this call all the time is that it shows you how this business is meant for anybody who wants it. Like, it doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't discriminate. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter your experience. It doesn't matter your education. If you want this, you can make this work for you. So I love listening to all the stories. Before we start, if you just popped on, I know I said it before, but put your name in the chat if you are a guest and let us know who invited you. And I have the pleasure tonight of introducing one of Canada's $1 million club earners, one of Monat's $1 million club earners, Trina Mosher. Trina has been in the business for 6 years. She has a 9-year-old little girl. She used to be full-time professional in, you're an optician, right? You told me that?
Optician.
An optician. I said it wrong. And now she does this full-time, and you guys, she has helped literally thousands of people change their life. So she's going to tell you her story, and I can't wait for you to share, Trina. So I will let you take it away.
Thank you so much, Patty. Thank you guys for having me on tonight. I'm excited to share with you guys. So yes, just like Patty was saying, like anyone, I feel like my story is very much, if I can do it, you can do it. And here is why. Before Monat, of course, this business helps with financial reasons, community, all that kind of stuff. But one of the biggest things that it has changed for me is myself, my personal growth. And before Monat, I didn't have a lot of confidence. You know, a lot of people would kind of joke that my husband would speak up for me. I'm very introverted. So honestly, if you're an introvert and you think that I can't do this, I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert too, and I still am an introvert 6 years later. So it doesn't matter. What's important is, even if you're an introvert, is that you get yourself out of your comfort zone. You move past that fear. And then you just recharge. I joke that after events, I just recharge looking at a white wall, right? So when I started this business, I was a full-time licensed optician. I met my husband in Alberta, but he's from here in Nova Scotia. So when we got married, we moved back here and wanted to just start our family here, because that's where his family was, where my family was. And that's what we did. I got a job back here as a licensed optician. So I had a career. I went to school, healthy family. We got our starter home in Nova Scotia. We were starting a family. Everything was fine. But I had this feeling of, there must be more. There must be more out of life than just like waking up, going to work, coming home, working 5 days a week to enjoy 2 days a week. And I just kind of had this Trina, you have a healthy family, you have your health, you have a career, like, don't be selfish. You don't need more. There's nothing wrong with your life. And I kind of had that mindset, even though I just always felt like my wings were clipped. Like I was just always had these ideas running around in my mind, but I was just all talk because I had no self-confidence. I would never move past the fear. So I never, ever executed anything until my husband lost his job. And I love what Ed Milet says when he says, obstacles don't happen to you, they happen for you. And here is why, because if he did not lose his job, I would not be here. I wouldn't have moved past that fear and said yes to this opportunity. So he lost his job, and it was getting to the point where, months were going by. He could not find a job anywhere here in Nova Scotia. And we were going to have to sell our house and move back out west, away from our family, away from where we wanted to just put our roots down. So I was like, I just need to make 500 to 1,000 extra dollars a month to be able to pay our mortgage so that we don't have to sell our house and move. So that's when I started watching my uplines. I'm like, "Oh, what's this shampoo?" And they were telling me about it. And I was just like, I don't think my friends and family will buy this shampoo. And, Amanda, my upline, she's like, it's not always the people that you think will buy this shampoo. And that's what I've learned so far in this journey. So I was like, okay, well, let me come over and let me hear more about it, because I had, that was my why. I needed 500 to 1,000 extra dollars to be able to save our house and not have to move back out to Calgary. So I went over there. Her and her upline, which is Amy Murphy, they washed my hair in their tub. And we still to this day joke, because remember, I told you I wouldn't even talk for myself. I was very quiet, mosey, didn't have a lot of confidence. They were washing my hair, laughing, talking about the business, just high on life. And here they were, like, spraying my face more than they were actual hair. And I looked up and I had like black mascara all over my face. But hey, if they were just showing like how fun this business actually is, and that you don't need to be perfect to do this, right? So when I left there, I left with a beautiful blowout, and I was like, wow, these products are amazing. And I just got the feel for what this company stands for and the culture. And I got really excited. And I started, like, that $500 is why I needed to join this business. But I started to actually dream bigger. It was those wings that were clipped when I, all those years, I started thinking, what if could be this something more that I keep looking for in life? So the next day I said, yes, I said, I'm going to do this so that I can save our house and that we don't have to move out west. So we made a deal to my husband and I said, if we don't find a job for you by the summer, by June, then we were going to have to, that was it. We were putting our house up for sale. So May 31st is when I ranked to market mentor in the company. And if you're a guest, that's not the very top. It's like halfway through. It's where you earn your Cadillac. And that had helped me replace my husband's income, all while, like, working the business into the nooks and crannies of still working a full-time job as a licensed optician. And here's the thing is, like, I know a lot of times people say we don't have time, but once you start this business, like, it becomes a priority. So I would be at my optician job. I'd be so excited over this business that I'd be working it on my lunch hours. I'd be taking like triple the amount of pee breaks so that I could run into the bathroom and like talk to my customers, because it was just like so fun. And I gotta say, 6 years later, I always still say to people, like, I am still obsessed with this business. It's so fun 6 years later. And like, you're always growing as a person. And that is one of the biggest things that has happened to me is the personal development that you go through in this journey. You become a person that 6 years ago, me would never recognize me right now. And, I still ask my husband to order the pizza and to answer the phone still. But I get out of my comfort zone and grow to help make an impact with this business. And, he ended up finding a job, and I got so passionate about leadership and about making an impact and about helping people with these products that I was like, okay, I am making more with this company than I am as a licensed optician. My husband has his job. I want to do this full time. I want to do this all day long. So that's what I did. And then the room that I'm sitting in right now is our home that I used to drive by in this subdivision and be like, wow, what would it be like to live in this subdivision? And that, it's complete 360, because we were so scared to sell that house and we didn't want to lose our house, but we did sell it, but on our own terms, so that we could move into this subdivision that I absolutely love, the community and everything here. And we live on a lakefront property. It's just been absolutely life-changing. I'm a huge traveler. I love to travel, and this company has given me so many opportunities to be able to travel with my family, but also all of the trips that you can earn with the company as well. And I'm so excited for the next 6 years and how many more lives that we are going to change over the next 6, the next 12. But yeah, it's been absolutely life-changing for myself, for so many people on my team. And yeah, that's kind of a brief on my story. Here is, if you're a guest and you're like, how do I get started? A lot of people say to me, how do I get started? And like I told you, if I can do it, you can do it. And the reason I say that is because I didn't even have Instagram when I started. I had a couple hundred people. You don't need to be perfect. One of my Cadillac drivers right now, I messed up like her samples. I like sent her just conditioner and a mask. I didn't even send her shampoo. Like, it was just a mess in the mail. She still signed up, because here is one of the big thing is energy. Okay. People were like, what Kool-Aid is Trina drinking? Because she's really happy. I've never seen her this excited. And people don't care about how much you know. They care about that they can trust you, and they care about how much you care, right? So they just saw that I was loving these products, that I was loving this opportunity and journey I was on, and everyone wanted to know more, because we all want to be, our main goal in life is all to be happy, right? There's just different ways that we go about getting happy, whether it's community, Monat will give you, whether it's, you need more money to lower those stresses, that can bring you happiness, and Monat can do that. Maybe you have a huge passion and travel makes you happy, right? So Monat can help you with that too. So yeah, that's my biggest tip, is like, I was ignorance on fire. I just jumped in and showed people how much I love this company, and that made them trust me in this business and this opportunity. And then another tip that I will share with you is just be consistent, even when you're not seeing results, even when people aren't messaging you, or maybe you're getting messages, but you're getting no's, or you're not getting anyone liking on your posts. I'll tell you, there are still 6 years later where like there'll be posts and it's just crickets for days, but I'm still getting people like asking me in my inbox because they've watched me over the past 6 years, and they're saying, you still love that product, don't you? It wasn't something that's just, you started it just to try to make some money and then you left and you're on to something else. So being consistent is so important, not just for yourself, but for the people that are watching, because they want to. So many people still come to me and they say like, yeah, I tried that a long time ago, but she doesn't really do it anymore. And like, you're really like, you still really, really like post about it. You're excited about it. Like, I want to retry these products. So make sure you're consistent, because again, people want to join people who they know, like, and trust, and they will trust you if they see that you're not just doing this for a quick buck or to get something off of them, that you truly love this business and these products, and that will show through the energy that you give in your posts, in talking and getting on the phone. Like I said, even though I'm an introvert, I still get on the phone with those potentials because I know they need to feel and hear that energy in my voice. And getting to events is still really important as well, because they get to see the excitement with your hands and your voice and your face and all that kind of stuff as well. So those are my tips. I'm so excited to see some more people come on this business with us.
That was awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate the fact that you told us that not only were you an introvert, but you still really are. Like you still, I know that even coming on a call like this, you still probably have to pump yourself up. I know how you feel because I feel the same way. And that it doesn't matter, you can still do this business, right? For anybody
Yeah.
who's feeling like that. I'm not sure if Erin wants to come on and say anything. Just a quick reminder, if you came on the call late and you're a guest, can you please put your name in the comments? I think I have everybody, but just in case I missed someone. And Erin, what do you think? Have you got?
Yeah. If you can hear me okay?
Yeah, sounds
Okay.
good.
All right, great. So my headset died, but I'm working as best I can just on my good old cell phone. And the thing that, well, first off, I wanted to say, Trina, thank you so much. I think you covered so much about why people get in and how they can operate and who they can become. And you really have done amazing in this business. And it's incredible to watch you. She is, without a doubt, an amazing leader. And I don't think that's what she was doing in their job before. She shows up and she inspires people and leads them and challenges them. And that's kind of like the person you grow into. The reason I unmuted is I wanted to talk a little bit differently because Patty mentioned coming on this call, right? And what I love about this call is this is a community. This has changed my life and my wife's life in so many ways because of all the people you meet. Like I never knew Trina, I never knew Patty before this. I would have never ran into them in the real world. But we find each other and we have this passion. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to laugh and cry and hug and celebrate every single one of these people when I get a chance to meet them. And so even me traveling to Canada, I'm I'm able to work my business while I'm in Canada. I'm able to plan a trip there to meet with all these wonderful people. I'm going to 3 different locations because I want to see everybody. It's been so long since we got to see everybody. So I'm going to do the best I can to see everybody. And then people are taking time saying, hey, let's go see the Rocky Mountains. Let's go on a bike ride. Let's go hang out at the pool. And it's like, this is the community that we get involved in. And I'm going to tell you something else about how you work this business. If you're thinking that, oh, I'm not Instagram famous, or I don't know, I don't like using Instagram, whatever, you know, sometimes it's all about just talking. It's about, when you love a restaurant or you see a movie that you like, you just kind of tell people, hey, I kind of like this. And when you start to use our products, you kind of start to like it. You're smelling it. You're like, people are seeing the changes in your hair. And you're just saying, I got this really amazing thing that I use on my hair. And that's what this business is about. And it has the potential to do for you what it's done for Trina and change your life and impact you in a way that you can't possibly imagine. And you wouldn't recognize yourself when you're through. So that's what I'll leave it at. Patty, back over to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Erin. Okay, you guys, we got a lot of great sharing tonight, and we're really glad that you guys were here with us. So we're going to do a quick draw. I think I have everybody's name on the wheel, and I'm going to give it a quick spin. Just let me do one quick look through the chat one more time. I'm pretty sure I have everyone. Okay, I'm going to give it a spin. So this is for the dry shampoo. And when you find out if you're the winner, can you please let your market partner know so they can get us your address and we can get that for you. Alicia French, congratulations. I think you're Dana's guest, right, Dana? Yeah, congratulations. You're going to love it. If you haven't tried the dry shampoo, you're going to love it. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Please talk to your market partner and get all of your questions answered, whoever invited you here. And if you have any hint of thinking, this might be something I'd like to do, because just to hang out with these people, because we are a pretty cool group to hang out with. But if you have any kind of idea that maybe this might be for you, please don't hesitate. We will answer every question. And the biggest regret most people tell you they have is that they didn't start sooner. once they get in here. Trina's shaking her head. Like, so you can ask everybody on here that most people will say, I can't believe I didn't start sooner. So have an awesome night. We'll see you again next Tuesday. Please come back and invite your friends. And thanks a lot, Trina. We so appreciate you. And thank you, Erin. Thanks for spending time with us, guys. Bye.